Hi, do you want to use the internet to generate an income for you? If you said yes, then you must have a debit or credit card to make this happen. In this video, I will share with you why a credit or debit card is critical to your online success. I will also share with you how you could be safe online when you're doing your online transactions. Sending and receiving money is part and parcel of doing any online business. In an online business, transactions can be conducted in real time by using debit or credit cards. Why? Because money has become digital and it no longer has any physical boundaries. You must have a credit or debit card to do an online business. Without one of these, you just cannot make use of the internet to generate an income. I will ask you to be responsible when you use your credit card. Don't use your credit card to make unnecessary purchases. If you can't afford to pay for it in cash, don't buy it. If you follow this advice, then you will never get into any financial difficulties. Or you could always opt to use a debit card and be assured that you will never get into any difficulties later. If you are like most people, there's a good chance that you would be hesitant to use your credit or debit card in the internet. This fear is normal, and I will always urge you to exercise caution when you make a payment online with your credit or debit cards. However, you have to accept the fact that online businesses are fast becoming the accepted way of doing business today. And for an online business to be successful, it should be able to accept credit or debit cards. Internet transactions today are safe, fast, and secure. That does not mean that you take things for granted. You should always know how to protect yourself and to be safe. I will share with you some of the guidelines that you should always adhere to. Never give your credit or debit card and CVV or CSC number to anyone via email. Only type in your credit or debit card numbers in a secure page. You can know if a page is secure by looking for at least one of these two things. 1. The address begins with HTTPS. Make sure that you see that S after the HTTP. Or 2. You should be able to see a picture of a lock at the bottom right of your browser. If you would like to make money on the internet, then you must have a credit or debit card. Without one of these cards, you would certainly miss out on the many opportunities that are available on the internet. Debit cards are much easier to get than credit cards today. Most banks around the world do give out debit cards. If your ATM card has the MasterCard or Visa logo, then it can be used as a debit card. However, when you get a debit card from your bank, make sure that it is internet transaction enabled. Getting your debit card internet transaction ready is easy. Just call your bank and tell them that you want to do internet transactions and you want that feature enabled. You can't do internet transactions if that feature is not enabled by your bank. Credit cards, on the other hand, are automatically internet transaction enabled. These are some of the debit card providers in Malaysia. You can get your debit cards from Maybank, Public Bank, or Ion Bank. Majority of Malaysians would have one of these cards, and this is my review of it. Maybank's debit card is very good. This card is linked to your current or savings or joint account. However, before you can use this card for any online transactions, you need to do 3 things. First, have at least 150 ringgits in your account as your online business capital. Second, enable your internet transactions at a Maybank ATM. Third, log into your account through maybanktoyou.com and click on Maybank Secure Online Shopping and fill up this form. After doing this, you should be able to use your card for online transactions. Public Bank's debit card is excellent. However, the entire process takes up to 3 weeks to get the card in your hand. This card is automatically internet transactions enabled. Have at least 150 ringgits in your account as your business capital. I personally recommend the Ion Bank debit card because you can get it fast and it is very user-friendly. It takes less than 30 minutes to get the card in your hands and is internet transaction enabled. This card is linked to a personal savings account. I would suggest that you put 150 ringgits into this account as your online business capital. Almost all major banks are able to give out debit cards to anyone who is above the legal age. If you still do not have one, please take the time to get one today. You will definitely need it to build your online business. I am sure that by now you would have recognized these 2 main facts. First, online businesses are the norm and not the exception. And second, you need a credit or debit card to be able to do an online business. So if you still have not got your credit or debit card, then I suggest that you make that a priority and get one today. Once you have that, you can make full use of the My Network Community Strategic System and start earning multiple streams of income on autopilot. If you have any questions, please feel free to get in touch with the person who introduced this video to you. or you can send an email to info@startpoint.ws. I wish you the best and see you at the top. Thank you.